We're live in two places.
We are.
Yeah.
We'll have to look up here and
Yep.
look down here.
Yeah.
Hi, TikTok.
Hi, TikTok. Hi, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Wow. Yeah, we
Have
decided
fun.
to come on and hang out.
Yeah, we're just still sitting here at the Airbnb, and we got finished with work early, so we are wanting to. Gemma would like to be in the video.
Oh, first one here. Hey, TikTok.
Hi, Gemma. Um. Okay, Gemma. We start talking, and Gemma gets all up in our grills. Cam. Never mind. I told on her, so now she's
like, yeah,
narc.
Get me back there in the back. Yeah, that'll be fun. So
yeah. Hi, TikTok. So we are doing Cash App card pulls. I have to you'll have to type it in.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll wait till we get some people in here, seeing what's going on. Yes, she was all up in my grill. Typing.
Hey, Tyler. Hey, Barbara.
Tyler.
Barbara Garcia. Wow.
Oh,
Michelle
you.
Christie. Yes, it is Wednesday. Yes, it is, Dana. You should probably check your email. So let's see, Sherry.
I am okay. Thank you.
Amazing. So
I do have some pretty good burns. Still, I'm healing. I'm healing pretty good. This hand's good. I'm healing.
Spiritual badass. What's up, girl?
I'm healing. Thank you. It was quite the experience, but you know what I mean? I'm through it. And on the other side, and then of course there was a brick wall on that side, and it was a brick wall that I have
What's that?
Hi Lainey.
Lainey oh wow. Hi Lainey.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're in two places.
We're
guys,
in two places.
We're looking.
So it's
I'll
fun.
look down here. I'll look down here on YouTube. You can look up there and up.
It is Wednesday.
Yeah,
we forgot, Fairy. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's
I
fine.
sat here. We sat here for a while.
We did. We sat here and waited on you for quite
sure
did. Quite the time.
Yeah.
We did.
And Barbara Garcia, thank you.
Barbara,
she does look
hi.
great. Yeah.
How is the weather in California?
Are you still in California? Is she in California still?
Yeah, she's in California.
Wow.
Why would she leave California?
I don't know.
I wouldn't leave California.
Right.
Well, maybe I would. So I know, And
don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications and that kind of stuff, because
we've been talking a lot about pain.
Yeah.
And has there been some, right? But not in ways that you would imagine, right? It's a little bit different when it's pain that you've inflicted, right? And you are just seeing clearly how much, right? And focus being different, right? I feel like most of my life I've been focused on what I did do versus what I didn't do.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Not realizing it's just as bad.
Yeah.
Because it just continued to spread trauma through people that I love and that I care about. And knowing that I've inflicted trauma on my children, right? Is hitting me so hard, right? Not paying attention to what they experienced, what they went through. Where was I?
Yeah.
Literally, and I mean that.
Yeah.
Where was I?
Yeah.
Right. And it's a hard pill to swallow. Realizing that you've hurt people in ways that you never would hurt anybody.
Right.
Right. And Yeah, so I've really been struggling with a lot of head noise. The head noise being wanting to rationalize and wanting to rationalize, but wanting to um, create stories, more
Absolutely.
stories, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And yeah, so it's been quite the deep few days around here. Well, let's be real. It's been quite the deep 3 years around here, maybe even longer.
Well, that's the thing about when you have a lot of pain
Yeah.
and you haven't faced it, or you've coped with it but never really sat in it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, we all need to do that. Number one, you're not going to let anybody love you if you don't heal your pain. You just won't. It's not possible to let somebody even get close to you. You consistently don't realize how much you hide because of your hurt and your pain, and how you try to focus on everything outside of yourself.
Right.
Which really is a form of abandonment that is really hard to see until you're deep in it, you know. But then when it hits you and you can literally see what the hurt's been doing.
Yeah.
It's meant to change you. I mean, if it didn't happen to me, we wouldn't be sitting next to each other right now.
Right.
So your pain is not here to hurt you. Your pain is here to heal you. And I think that's hard.
It is hard because it doesn't give it any justification.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
It still doesn't justify.
It doesn't, but see,
or it doesn't make amend.
It doesn't make amend, but it you know what it does even deeper than that? It doesn't give you permission to heal. And you know, you don't see healing that you need permission for, but if you really look at it, most people will go through pain, they'll go through hurt. Hurt is not a part of the pain family. Hurt is what we pull off of the pain. Right.
Yeah.
And then we tell ourselves a story about it, and then we tell ourselves and then we become an identity based on that hurt. And that identity can't see that it's hurt. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's really blinding at that moment, because you know you can feel connection to somebody and be with somebody, and you know that you're with somebody in a relationship, but you know that you have connection, right? But you don't really know how vast connection can be, so you settle for a relationship instead of connection.
True.
And we've seen a lot of truth flying out from that, and people going all kinds of different directions because you were choosing relationship instead of connection, or you didn't let your true feelings of connection come out. So it's like you need to heal, but you don't know how to heal, and you don't know that you're only going to heal with the pain, not away from it.
Right.
Your pain isn't something you're supposed to cope with. Your pain is something you're supposed to heal with.
Doing Cash App card pulls, everybody.
Absolutely.
And TikTok, don't forget to hit that. Hit all those hearty thingies.
Hello, Tara.
We're live in 2 places. We're live in YouTube and on TikTok. And if you haven't found our TikTok, why there's a few out there that are crazy that we can't get back into. But I believe it's just Lee and Sherry Patterson, right?
Yeah.
I believe it is Lee and Sherry. Maybe just Lee and Sherry. I don't know.
We're also doing something really special. So when you do a card pull,
hey, Grateful,
we're going to be doing a drawing on Sunday.
On Sunday,
we are drawing for a full root camp. So basically what you would be getting, you would get the 11 sessions of root camp. We're going to do a drawing for it, depending on who goes for the pull.
Hi, Tyler.
So if you go for a card
TikTok
pull,
land.
however much you spend on that card pull is how many entries you get. So it's by dollar. So if you do a card pull for $5, you get 5 entries. So we're going to keep track of that, and then we're going to actually do the drawing. Actually,
we're going to put it on a wheel. We're going to put it on a prize wheel.
We'll put it on the wheel, and then we'll come.
Put it on a prize wheel.
We will record it and post it so you know when you won, but we'll notify you when you win. So
Tyler's
we have
in TikTok land.
Oh, hi, Tyler's in 2 places.
Tyler, thank you so much for the Amazon wish list gift.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
A bunch of you, actually,
And
a
it
few
was-
of you gave us.
And Megan,
And for those of you in TikTok,
well, and
land,
Pursue You Coaching, thank you so much for the gift. Anybody who has sent us a gift off of our Amazon wish list, look, we're still replacing things from this
and
crazy fire.
it was funny today because we were there with the contractor who's going to be redoing the whole place, and you just don't know by the pictures that you can see the blast. You can as we look,
single
like,
person who walks in this
I
house.
thought this was
Every single person has said it.
You don't know how she survived it.
Every single person says, this is way worse than I thought. Every person who walks in it, nobody has not said it. Yeah. It's been crazy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, I was going to.
We're not going to write in our book. That's what you're not going to do.
No. I was going to show our book.
Oh, yeah.
We've started our book. So in the house fire, we kept the book and we would write to each other every day. So even though we were in front of each other,
Marley gets a card pull. Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't.
By the way, it doesn't have to be Cash App. It can be Venmo. It can be here on
absolutely.
YouTube.
Yep.
Cash App's preferred, but that's
or
okay.
Venmo. If you need the Venmo, just let us know and I'll continue to Venmo.
Anything's fine.
I believe it'll be in the description.
Pull from the white
it's
deck
in the description here too. So
I'm going to pull from the white deck.
The white deck?
Yeah, I used the white deck this morning.
Energy and Spirit Oracle.
Super powerful, and I feel pulled. I feel led to draw hers from here.
Okay.
And by the way, and Tyler, it was gift wrapped. It was so cool. I was like, "What is this?" And
we cried.
We cried.
We cried.
And I will use the crap out of those. Yeah. It's weird realizing that.
And Marley, we're pulling from a deck that has this at the bottom. It says, "Your life is vibrating with unlimited potential. Manifest miracles with spirit every day." So that's the deck we're using.
Thanks, TikTok.
Let's see. We got, hi, Miss Clark. MSTH. 20 people watching, only 2 likes. Come on, people. It helps their algorithm for other subscribers to find them.
Yeah, and TikTok, hit the button, hit the button, hit the button. I don't know what it does. Just hit it.
Olga, hi guys. Realization can be painful, but not all is lost. The thought can be something to hold on to.
It's just a lot that I'm processing through.
Marley.
I'm really having a hard time with. I'm really having a hard time.
Marley, since you're doing this, I'm going to give you something in addition. You're going to get the card pull, but I'm going to connect it to you. So that'll make sense here in a second.
Oh, Tyler, that's a great idea. He reuses those bags that the Amazon gifts come in for Christmas.
That is a good idea.
Super idea, because they're like velvet. They're like blue velvet. Yeah. That's awesome.
Oh, what did she get? Is this really what she got?
Yeah, but it's upside down.
I know. Oh. You got the connections card.
Oh, wow.
Upside down.
Marley got connection.
And it says partnership, contract, 29. And commitment. And it has 2 hands.
29 card.
One like reaching down for the emeralds and the other holding it in the palm of their hand with a bright light, correct?
29 card reverse.
So the 29 card reverse states, this card reversed reveals a potential dismantling or at least distancing of a personal relationship. This may be a business, social, or romantic connection, signaling anything from a temporary work adjustment far from home to a significant fracture like a lost job or potential divorce. It could also be a sign that a developing romance may not move in the direction you desire. But try not to shut down and isolate yourself. Get out with others of like mind and engage in a truly compassionate relationship with yourself. It's time to feel the abiding love of your own internal spirit. In fact, the need for self-love may be a life lesson for you. So don't dismiss the important intention. You deserve to hear the tender-hearted whispers of your own soul. The affirmation you need to say, Marley, is wonderful connections abound in the universe. I'm attracting all types of happy and beneficial relationships to me now. I would replace the word relationships with connection. Reason being, Marley, there's something that just changed in your life. How have you been able to come out of your shell when something happens to you? That's kind of where this is connecting to. So if anything happened to you in your childhood that made you lock yourself up, this is time for you to heal that. And it will help not just the relationship, but it'll also change how you deal or show up in connection. Hugs for humanity. Girl, we need you.
She's in trouble.
Yes.
TikTok.
You need to see us.
Hi, TikTok. We have 117 in TikTok. Just
wow.
hit the button.
Hit the button.
Or
Ooh,
touch
yeah.
the screen. Touch the
So
screen.
who wants
Just
a card
touch the
pull over
screen.
there?
Keep
All right.
touching the screen. Keep touching it. Or hit the button if you're in 1992. Touch the screen.
Hi, Nathan.
Oh.
Hi, Lee and Sherry. So good to see us live. Oh, Nathan,
Hi,
it's been a long
Nathan.
time. It's good to hear from you. All right, so
yeah, the cash out card pulls.
So
fun
Marley,
time.
did that card resonate with you?
Yeah. So, what was I saying?
We're talking to Marley.
I
want to find out from Marley. Yeah, she says, "Thank you. I love that." Yes. So, what you want to look for, Marley, again, and what I'm saying isn't clear. Do a 30-minute with this, and I can connect you to why that card was pulled.
117 over there.
But an upside down.
2.
Pursue you coaching. Okay.
3.
If I win,
3 in
I'd want the
TikTok.
root camp to go to someone that's been wanting to do it but can't afford it. Although I could use a session or two right about now. Well, you already know, girl. You need to just go on and get with us, and we'll go on and make that happen.
Yeah.
Why don't you do this? If you gift it to somebody, you still get the 2 sessions. So if that's what you want to do. So we're going to do a card pull for you now.
Yeah. I'm
Let's see.
going to
I
use
just got back
India's
from the
dick.
pool with niece and nephew
Dick.
and sister.
Did I say
Why I'm in
dick?
trouble with you? Because we're supposed to be sitting with you. You're supposed to be here.
I meant dick.
We'll come back to that. Hugs. We need a hug. That's basically why we need to sit with you.
Yeah.
Nathan, it's been too long. Let's catch up soon. Absolutely, Nathan. Miss TH. Guys, what happened to you both? I'm so grateful for both are safe. I'm
Both
almost
safe.
burnt my home recording studio down hours before flying out to reunite with my twin flame. Oh, wow. Literally 3 weeks ago. That's when it happened
when
to
our
us.
fire happened. It's
So,
been, yeah.
You know, this is the year of the dragon.
Actually, it'll be a month on the 6th.
Wow.
Is today the 6th?
Today is the 6th.
It's been a 30 days. It's been a month. It's been a month today since the fire.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
A month today.
May 18th. Okay, so we were the 6th. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you. I want and need hugs as well, and aware you've been going through it. You know what? We go through it.
Yeah.
And I mean, when we go through it all the way. We don't do anything like half-ass. Let's do her card, and then we'll come back.
This is for
TikTok.
hugs.
How's it going? Let's do something.
Hugs.
Anybody at TikTok got any questions or anything? Throw them up there.
Yeah. Pulled from India's
All right.
deck.
And this is for
I love India's deck.
Pursue You Coaching.
This is for Pursue You Coaching.
I got it. I'm already zoned in on it. There it is. Oh. Uh-oh.
Don't say that. What is up with that card?
Rooted and Reaching.
That card.
37.
That card was in our last live.
Leave me the book. So I'll read this one
That
for
card
you.
was in our last live. Then you pulled the card.
And you pulled it.
And then I pulled the card.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Well, it's what's happening all around us. It has you rooted and reaching. So, you know, you think that
I feel unrooted.
I think that's how we're supposed to be handling it. So
It's
rooted
the best
and
day
reaching.
I've had in a few days.
This
guys,
one
let me
says
tell you.
material. So it says, oh, hi, Lori. It's a key right now that you focus on keeping all your bodies of earthly existence, mental, emotional, physical, and energetic, firmly rooted in the current season as much as possible. The branches of your spiritual self will continue to reach skyward, giving you previews of the seasons to come. From this higher perspective, you will see that each and every experience you are destined to have in this lifetime will have its divinely timed season. The leaves of these branches are your spirit beingness, your divine essence. They soak in the sunlight of your source and send spirit nourishment down into your earthly bodies. This spirit energy sustains and transmutes everything within you through your own supernatural photosynthesis or spirit synthesis. This reaching, while rooted, keeps you present and always expanding, growing in new directions and turning into beautiful, meaningful, infused patterns all your own. To abandon or reject your current season, wishing to be in another of your ego's mind's imagination, is the uproot and topple yourself. The refusal or inability to simultaneously root in what is now while reaching up toward what you desire always will inevitably leave you disconnected from both earthly richness, discovery, sustenance, and abundance, and heavenly assistance, protection, support, and nourishment. Reach down through your heart, body, and the isness of all that is surrounding you now to receive all that is intended for you in this season of your earthly existence. Reach up through the branches and leaves of your mind. Imagine the tip third eye and connected crown chakra to receive your higher perspective, divine knowing, and your centered assuredness and all that is unfolding for you in divine timing in this lifetime. When you do this, you will miss nothing. If you uproot and let your branches wither by allowing your ego mind to abandon or reject this season, be aware that you may be forfeiting the gifts and rewards of this lifetime in favor of receiving them in another. They are yours to receive. And while you don't control the ebb and the flow of the seasons, you do control your choice to connect to them. This is the gift of free will. Wow. Dang, spiritual badass. It sounds like you're getting ready to, as long as you stay.
Did you read if you pulled this card?
No.
Read that.
It says basically focus on keeping all your earthly bodies, mental, emotional, physical, and energetic, rooted in the current season. Remember that rejecting or abandoning your current season disconnects you from earthly gifts and divine assistance. Reach down through your heart, body, and surroundings to receive what is intended for you in this season. Reach up through your mind, third eye, and crown chakras to receive higher perspective and the divine knowing. What's the Venmo? Let me give it to you.
Gemma.
Hi, Gemma. Oh, the Venmo should be down below. Whisker Lady. Nope. Yeah, so if you go down below in the subject or in the description, there should be the Venmo there. If you don't see it there, let me know and I'll go ahead and post it. But it's good to see you, Whisker Lady. Been a minute. Let's see. My grandfather's name is Dick.
Hello, TikTok.
Let's see here. I'll make sure I catch up with everybody. I can do that. I know I've been trying to get a reading done for a while now, but things been tight financially and crazy. That's what the card just said. Said just stay grounded in this season and what you're going through right now, because it's all going to be divinely connected.
It's kind of amazing watching the universe work, watching the universe do what it does without your input. I don't know much of how that is because I always have to put my input and I always mess it up. I've been watching things unfold in our lives and in mine, and watching the universe ease some things when something else is coming, and then switch your focus back, right? We're in a season now where we're missing. We're missing. That's just a good word, missing.
Yeah.
Right. And it could be people, it could be circumstances, it could be places, it could be whatever, right?
Yeah.
We're just in a season.
Hi, Divine Fire.
Of missing. Oh no.
Sandra Allen.
Who was watching the door? So yeah, we're in a season of that, and I've spent many hours in the past few days just in tears, and then a knowing. There's a knowing, and that no.
I gotta write down who these are.
Oh, write them down. But you were writing in our book. I was like,
no.
But I've I don't know. I've just been staying in a lot of pain, and I know that that's the way that I'm going to have to heal this, and just be transparent. And
hey, Marley, can you do me a favor and email me, just in case you win in the drawing? And Pursue You Coaching, could you email me as well? I just got to write. I'm writing it down, but I want you to go ahead and email me so that way.
Hi, Leslie. I don't know if you're still there.
Let you know what we're doing.
Hi, TikTok.
Oh, we got something from Venmo, and it's from Whisker Lady. Who's this for?
We'll do a card.
No, this is from Miss Christie.
Oh,
Miss Christie wants to do a card pull.
Miss Christie needs to call us later.
Yes, she does.
If it ain't too late, if it is too late, Miss Christie, then we'll be calling you tomorrow sometime. So we'll need your schedule. I've been thinking about you most of the day because
Nobody.
Because you know why.
And
So,
John Lyons, hi Lee and Sherry, glad you guys are okay. Are you still doing sessions as usual? Yes, we are.
we are.
We're getting them in because we've had to move, and we focused on the healing aspect of everything that we do, and we're going to keep doing that because it brings healing, but it also brings our ability to sustain our life. So
Thank you, Tyler.
yes, we are still doing those. So John, if you need that email, Nathan, Lee, and Sherry, can you share what your astrological signs are?
I am a Gemini.
I am Libra.
And I am a Gemini.
So you get twins in balance.
Did you get
or
that?
The balance of twins.
Sandra, did you get that? You didn't even get that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You didn't get it.
What'd you say?
You didn't get it.
No,
He's so clueless, guys.
Sometimes I'm doing 5 things at once.
Did anybody get it?
What was I supposed to get?
Somebody got it right.
So pursue you. Am I correct on what I just saw? So you went to, okay. I added that.
Thank you, Michelle.
Is that what you want me to do? Yes.
I knew you would.
Yes.
I knew you would. It went right over Lee's head.
I didn't even hear it because I was writing stuff down.
You didn't hear.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, Michelle.
All right, it's Michelle's poll.
Christie's,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, Michelle. Well, okay, I'm going to tap into the pain part of you so that
I'm going to.
You got it.
I want to pull from the blue deck, and the reason I want to pull from the blue deck is because she's actually been present with the blue deck. Does that make sense?
Yes. The energy should transfer well.
You know the blue deck,
Okay.
Michelle, or the one that the rabbit ate up. My rabbit ate it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Ate it up.
Sand Allen's birthday are Sags. Yes, you guys are both Sagittarius. That is true.
A what?
They're Sagittarius.
Oh.
Yeah. Hi, Lisa.
Upside down.
Lisa, how are you feeling? We're feeling connected and in pain. So, that's kind of important. You don't ever hide from your pain.
Yeah.
Michelle.
Pull the card.
Oh, upside down, woman holding a coin.
All right.
So this is 42.
Reversed. Woman holding a coin.
42 reversed.
I'll hold that up for you.
Hold it up so she can see it. And this is woman holding a coin. This card reversed could indicate that you're feeling unsure or fearful about finances or some health issue. It could also reveal a lack of value for yourself and your own life. Pointing to someone else, when this card comes in reversed, it shows a woman who may be reducing your own money or simply may not have your best interest in mind regarding your financial affairs. It could also be someone who devalues or criticizes you or causes you to doubt your own value. It could even be that the harmful energies of a woman from the past are still influencing you today. Be aware that you don't have to let anyone else's negative vibration influence you at any time. Release any toxic connection and know that you are free to define and value yourself no matter what. I am making synchronistic connections that serve and honor me. Michelle, did that resonate?
It resonated with me for, we tend to.
She put, wow.
When it feels like somebody isn't choosing us, right? We do tend to.
Good, Michelle.
We do tend to feel like we're devalued.
Yep.
It's happened to me a lot. Yeah, I get that.
Lisa said, I'm sorry for the pain, but I hope the waterfall I sent brought some joy. It absolutely did.
You have no idea.
Yes, it did.
What these fountains mean to my husband. You guys, he absolutely loves having fountains in our home. It makes me have to go pee.
Can I tell you why I chose fountains?
Yes.
Okay.
We had fountains, but they're gone. We got new fountains.
We had fountains. They're gone. But here's what fountains did. During the time when Sherry got sick, I had water fountains all throughout the house to create a tropical environment because it kept COVID out.
Mm-hmm.
But during the time that happened, I kept getting dreams with Bruce Lee, and he kept saying, be water.
Ah.
And he had me punch the ocean. He kept having me punch the ocean.
Did
and
it
I
hurt?
kept, no, it was weird. Every time I punched the ocean, the water would come up and be around my hand and pull my hand in. And I said, why does it keep doing it? He says, because water is connected to water.
Oh.
And I went, so what are you saying? He's saying anything that lands on water. He says, if you put oil on top of water, what happens to the water?
It just floats on the top.
Right.
Yeah.
He says, does the water care that it's there? And I said, no. And he said, it's also the most vulnerable and the most dangerous thing on the planet. And I was like, water? He says, it absolutely is. Whatever you put in it, it doesn't change its shape. It doesn't change who it is. It's still the ocean. And he says, you keep forgetting you're an ocean. You need to keep a lot of water around you. Remember the water bottles all over the place?
Yeah.
Remember the water everywhere? The water fountains everywhere? So no,
You guys
it's a
remember
part.
my husband's
Water is a part of connection.
Big.
We forget we're an ocean. We forget how to connect, and all bodies of water connect.
Yeah.
Think about it. Would this planet heal if we were all connected to our pain?
Oh, yeah.
Right. If we could connect to each
yeah.
other's pain, would this planet heal?
Yeah.
And that's what's crazy about it, right? But we're all hiding our pain, keeping our pain, thinking our pain defines us in some way, not realizing that being in pain doesn't necessarily define you. It gives you the ability to be loved.
Yeah.
You can't be loved without your pain.
That's hard.
It is. It is the truth. Let's see here.
It's hard.
I'm so happy. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. MSTH, laugh out loud. Oh my goodness, Shirley, that card upside down 42 is 24 upside down. 24 is abundance. Wow. Yeah, that would be correct, Michelle. So you should probably listen to what the Sandra and Alan are saying. And they're kind of adding to your card. So you should really let that slide all in. Hug said water therapy, Bruce Lee. Yes. Water feng shui, primordial. Actually, water taught me a martial arts with my pain. Because when you have pain and you believe that the pain is sitting in the water, you can either let it be the oil or let it become part of you. But it doesn't necessarily, you can change the shape of your pain by looking at it that way.
You know what? Here's some real truth and honesty for y'all.
Water reduces everything.
I feel like
water's also money.
If I do what you're suggesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm at the stage now where I'm feeling like forgiving myself or allowing myself to heal before I address everyone else's healing is doing them an injustice.
What you're doing.
Does that make sense at all? I don't know if I said it right. I feel like if I go into healing,
right.
If you know what I mean, if I go into healing and I get through that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the people that I've hurt are still in pain,
mm-hmm.
right? How is that unfair?
Well, no. The way you got it here's how you look at it. If you go in and heal your pain and accept all of your pain, you now know how to connect to pain and heal pain in another person. You know not to be throwing things out or saying things. You know what to do. You know to be silent. You know to sit in it with them rather than try to talk over.
Or try to be defensive.
Right.
Or try to justify.
Right.
Or try to make it about me.
Yep.
Or even try to sugarcoat it or make it seem less than.
Absolutely.
Because in all reality, it was worse than. Even, yes. Right?
Yeah.
And only because it's gone on for so many years.
It's already created cycles in them that if you're not addressing where the pain started or originated that started the cycle, you're not letting them heal with you. You're making them heal by themselves. Now, you have to heal by yourself, but you're not going to be by yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I'm going to be connected to your pain. And if you notice, I'm just asking you questions while you're in it.
Right. Yeah.
Because the questions now lead you through it rather than shutting it down, not telling me, keeping it to yourself, because then you start blocking somebody loving you. It's almost like
but then you start to feel like, well, at this point, do I even deserve to be loved? Do I even deserve to have anyone have love for me?
The thought patterns that talk.
Those stories are created in the mind.
So here's what happens. Thoughts that lead you to deserve are the ego's way of how you coped with what happened to you, but not how you healed what happened to you. So it's looking for a way to tell you don't deserve because you haven't done any of the healing. That's literally what it's saying.
Right. Okay.
It's not going to say you don't deserve love. It's in the background. It's saying you don't deserve to heal because look at you. You're looking at deserve.
Right.
This literally your mind's way of you can hack your mind, but you need your pain to do it. Your pain's going to tell you if your mind's telling you the truth because it gets worse if you listen to your mind. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You suffer by listening to this. You don't suffer when you just sit in it. If you sit in it and watch what your mind does, it does something to your mind. And your mind's like, you're not reacting. Well, I'm not reacting because I'm in pain. Let's see. What is it? Oh, I didn't know what that was. Yeah. I TikTok again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we're in two places.
We're in two places.
Up here's TikTok. Down here.
So water is also money. Lots of banking terminology based on water. Qigong, Tai Chi, all is Qi, energy of source. Absolutely. When you heal you help them simultaneously because you're a part of that connection.
Yeah.
That's exactly the space that we're talking about. The thing about what happens.
I hear that, Sandra. I hear that, girl.
Shirley, golden rule, baby.
I get it.
Know thyself. Yes. Becoming the detached observer. And detached in this state means detaching from what your mind has created as far as an identity for you.
Yeah.
The pain is trying to birth you into something completely different. You're going to be happiest when you have no more identity. Your pain, running from your pain is giving you an identity.
Right.
Stuffing the hurt is giving you an identity.
Right.
What happens when you sit with that? You come out empty.
Yeah.
And when you're empty, that's the most beautiful thing because then you can learn that you can always empty yourself out and put something new in. And,
holding on for 20 years, just holding on to story.
Yeah. Well, you've been holding on to a story. You've pulled on to so many. You don't even see how many identities are created from just one hurt.
Right.
So one hurt, you made choices based off of that hurt not healing. So when you actually sit and heal in it, you actually start making different decisions because you know how like you hurt your leg, right? Mm-hmm. And then everybody comes over and they're all looking at your leg and they're all trying to take care of your leg. Mm-hmm. How long does it hurt for?
Well, as long as people are.
But think about it. We focus so much on your hands.
Yeah.
How long? The pain was excruciating, but we focused and that was the only focus.
Right.
So if you're looking at the healing 30 days out and they thought it was going to be 6 months.
Right. Right.
And if you really look at how much energy we put into that and the
like
things
we
that
really
we
didn't even though we were struggling because I mean we didn't know where we were going to go or have an idea of what the hell was going to happen next.
No.
We didn't focus on that. We focused on really just trying to get me physically.
And the thing
better.
is, shared pain is called healing.
Hi, Susan.
Pain that's by itself.
That's your cousin.
Hi, Susan. Pain that's by itself doesn't heal.
Got it.
Shared pain heals. So,
John
Mr. Lyons, we're doing Mr. Lyons a card.
John Lyons gets a card.
Write this down.
By the way, we're doing Cash App card pulls.
Yes, we are.
But anyway,
we're also going to be doing a drawing on Sunday. So if you do a card pull, you get put in for a full root camp. A full root camp is about $2,500. But the beautiful thing is you get 11 hours of deep diving into your own pain and having connect to you so you can heal. It kind of changes. Anybody who's been through root camp can tell you it changes how you see things. It changes how you feel things. It changes. The goal of Root Camp was to keep you healing and start realizing the things that are stopping you. But even deeper than that, it shows you how you're connected to yourself and other people. So, John, send an email along with your pull, if you can remember your card. So anybody who does do the card pull, please send. All right.
What are they sending?
They're just sending, so I know when we do the drawing how many to write out for them.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, got you. All right. Oh, relationship up level. The number 12 card. Look at that. Got the sun and
Love
the
you,
moon
Susan.
kissing. Oh, we love you.
It's your cousin.
I know. Look at it. Here. All right, so let's get the book. And what number was that?
This is India's card by
What
India's
number was
deck.
it?
12.
12.
Relationship up level.
12. Like the cops, 12?
12.
12. 12. 12. Yeah. Here come the cops.
Like the cops 12.
That's 12. That's what it means. All right. Oh, not 13. 13 is a crazy one. So we have relationship uproot. Sherry, you're the master puzzle solver, and this is healing for you on a quantum level. When you solve the puzzle, you become a powerful level. Huh. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So here we go, John. Karma. As you have now become sharply aware through the reflections of your energies within your past and present relationships, outdated templates between the masculine and feminine, regardless of gender, are in the process of being shattered, broken down, and shaken away. What is replacing them is a new, higher template of relationship built on unconditional love, sacred sexuality, energy balance, and divine connection. You are supported as you shift from the previous model of linear, limited masculine-feminine relationship into the new, infinite, lemma-escaped flow between these energies, at the center point of which is spirit. The feminine energy has in the past sought primarily to be wanted, desired by the masculine. This is attracted and paired with masculine energy that is prone to possessiveness, jealousy, guardedness, closedness, and ultimately self-destructive actions due to inevitably unsatisfied desires. The masculine energy has in the past sought primarily to be needed, depended upon by the feminine. This is attracted and paired with a feminine energy that is prone to insecurity, control, manipulation, lack of healthy boundaries, and ultimately resentment and bitterness due to inevitably unfulfilled needs. These dynamics are simultaneously both powerfully magnetizing and destructively repellent. While they have been a vital part of human evolution and expansion up until this point, their time is complete and must be closed out. Holding on to these expired ways of relating and relationships from this point forward will keep you attached to the old world and its cycles of suffering. As you make the shift now from these outdated ways of relating between the masculine and feminine polarities within you and in your relationship, notice any time you observe yourself speaking or acting from a place of seeking to be either desired or needed by another. When you notice your thoughts, words, and inner and outer dynamics leaning in these old directions, realign them with the intention to instead attract the following qualities and gifts of connected partnership. Allow outdated templates between masculine and feminine energies to be shattered and replaced. Shift from a linear, limited masculine-feminine relationship to a new unconditional flow between these energies. Notice if you are seeking from a place of lack in relationships. Claim the love you deserve and take action to receive it. Remember that you are honored, led, loved, and supported as a divine feminine, divine masculine energy embodiment. So hopefully that spoke to you.
We got two more. We got Tyler is next.
Okay.
Tyler sent a cash app.
Okay. Does Tyler want from this card pool?
I'm doing it from the blue deck. I keep saying Dick. Deck. I keep saying Dick. I don't know why.
Maybe something come back
somebody's
online.
grandfather.
Yes. So.
And then Lisa, you'll get a card pool.
Yes. So we're doing Tyler now.
We're doing Tyler.
All right, Tyler.
Tyler's over in TikTok land. He's usually here in YouTube land, but
looks like we got enough people supporting the YouTube part.
We enjoy Tyler being over here.
I mean, that would be fitting. Yeah, that would be, Tyler. He's in both places. So you're watching this from both. That's awesome.
I love that, Tyler.
Right.
Tyler's awesome.
Okay.
Tyler's awesome.
There's already a card. Okay. I feel it.
You feel it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I can feel whatever this
Feel it.
is. Okay, this is upside down, second chakra,
Reversed.
archangel, Ariel.
Ariel. Oh, Ariel.
Upside down, yeah.
Let's see what
it's
Ariel
number
has to say. I'll hold the card.
36 upside down. So we have upside down.
Upside down. Archangel
Let's see what
Ariel.
Ariel is saying.
I
When
love
this
the
card is
angels.
reversed, you may find that your creativity is being blocked. If this is the case, you might need to take more risks and open up to a new and different ideas. Go inward to find the feelings that may be causing this blockage. Call upon Ariel to help you release old fears and self-limiting limitations. Affirm that you are open to spirit love and creative inspiration. This card reversed can also signal problems with intimacy of all kinds and issues of sexual intimacy in particular. Visualize Ariel spinning a beautiful light in your second chakra, calming and healing the energy there. Know the real closeness can be both safe and comfortable for you, and that you deserve a depth of sharing in your relationships. My second chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. I'm creative and self-nurturing, more and more comfortable with the gentle ways of intimacy coming my way. Well, Tyler, don't know what to tell you there, but that seems like that's something
Yeah,
you
he
probably
does.
should do.
He knows what to
He
tell
knows
you
what that
there.
was. He knew what that was about.
You know what you did, Tyler. You know what you did. No, that was a good card.
Yeah.
That was a really good card.
So Tyler did there? That's
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Right here.
Got it. Okay. And then we got Lisa. All right, Lisa. Same blue deck. Let's do it.
The blue.
Yeah,
the
I feel
blue,
like
the blue.
Lisa's feeling some kind of blue today, but I guess that one was stubborn. Oh, 45, man holding a heart.
First of all, what?
Man holding a heart.
Well, he's adorable.
Okay, there's 45. You can hold it up and everybody can Google at it.
Well, he's got his
You
shirt
probably should
undone.
show it up there too.
TikTok. Hot dude holding a heart.
Keep forgetting to hold it up.
We're going to change this from not man holding a heart to hot dude.
You know what? Stop.
Oh.
Nope.
Hot
All right.
dude holding a heart. Let's roll.
Upright. This tender man sits with flowers all around, holding a heart in his hand. For a man, this signals a greater clarity about emotions and their purpose in your life. There could be a more balanced approach to family and love at this time, even if these have been confusing experiences for you in the past. For some, this card upright could signal the presence of a new man in your life, one who tends to be more thoughtful and aware. Whether or not this man is a love interest or a friend, he brings a high intention to help where personal projects, family, or home issues are concerned. I am comfortable with all of my emotions. I honor and express them in appropriate ways. I feel peace. So, Lisa, how does that connect to you?
She wants the number of the hot dude holding the heart.
1-800. Just kidding.
For sure.
Yeah. So, Lisa, hopefully that resonated with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I forgot what it was. I don't know where
Did
it went. Yeah, I don't know where it went. It
Disappeared.
Yeah.
Hey, when that happens.
What are you
All
doing?
right. No, I was just trying to
Lift
see.
up.
And I've been waiting, so it's a good sign. Okay.
Oh.
So waiting is different than open. Change it to I've been open or I am open. I've been waiting means that you are letting the universe know that you have patience, so nothing happens because you're waiting.
Right.
Things happen when you're no longer waiting. And as funny as that may sound, a lot of words that we choose do something in the universe. We just need to look at it that way. So when you say I've been waiting, it's like, okay, so you're standing in line, but there's openness over here. So I'm open. We'll change things. So yeah. So this is true. Okay, Lisa, good. I hope that resonated, and I hope you felt the energy of that. So
yeah, so we'll stay on for about 5 more minutes. So we have
anybody got any questions or anything you want us to talk about?
It's a question, and well, I it's interesting because I don't feel at this point in time comfortable. I don't want to say don't feel comfortable coaching because it depends. You know what I mean? If somebody was coming to me with like a sexual abuse root camp, I'm all over that, right? Um, while I'm going through, here's the transition, right? Of coming out of victimhood, always wanting to be the victim, right? This was done to me. This was done to me. This was done to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and being in
You inherited that, though.
and being in defensiveness, right? No,
Right.
I didn't. When you know what I mean, it. And again, what I said earlier is trying to, I guess, defend,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
To and trying to make it clear what I did do versus what I did do, right? 20 years of trying to defend that,
Right.
when in all reality, that's not even what mattered. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What matters is that I acknowledge the casualties
Right.
and understand that losing all of these people in my life is a direct result of my actions,
Mhm.
right? And not acknowledging what they went through, what their pain was, how they handled, right? Not acknowledging the carnage around me.
Right.
And that's it. That's
And that's why I was saying that's a direct result of you not doing it for yourself.
right.
It
But then that you just do, you get stuck in a space where I don't deserve to go into healing. I don't deserve to heal while the carnage is all around me.
If you don't heal, the carnage around you doesn't heal.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all connected.
Yeah.
Even if there is, it's not about how long. It's just a matter of when. So literally you sitting in it and just finally saying, you know what? No more pushing away, no more stuffing it down, no more betraying this pain.
Right.
Then the pain says, oh yeah. And then it doesn't become heavy right away. It
Mhm.
becomes heavy as you start to have the old thought patterns, because your pain's going to go, oh yeah, I'm going to give you a nudge when
Right.
your thinking starts going the direction that it used to. That's what your pain is going to give you. It'll make you make different choices. It'll make you connect. It'll make you see what I'm saying? It's almost like if you can sit in the deepest level of your pain and be vulnerable,
Mhm.
who couldn't love you? And it's hard to see
Mhm.
because you think the pain's going to just end you. And it does.
Right.
But it births you when it ends you. And it's almost like we came all through a threshold of pain to be birthed.
Mhm.
But now we spend the rest of our lives running from the thing that birthed us.
Right.
Makes no sense, because it got us love then, it'll get you love now.
But then what happens, honestly, and I guess that's just what happens, honestly, you know what I mean? If I'm the only one who recognizes that that I've got to that space.
Well, here's the thing. When you heal your pain, those kinds of thoughts don't show up anymore.
Right.
You're different. You don't even look for them to see that you've changed. You don't have that mindset anymore because you're not avoiding the pain.
Got it.
When you sit in the pain, your eyesight changes. And if you see,
because I don't want to do it for them.
No, that's how you know. That's just your mind still trying to hold on to what it believes is going to do something.
It's actually being okay if it stays a casualty.
It stays when your mind is trying to still get you to look at future. It's not letting you focus on the pain that you have.
Got it.
So that's why being present gets you connected. The thing that's keeping you from being connected by being present are future thoughts or past fears, right? Fear's projecting future.
Right.
The story of fear is projecting future. What it's doing is aggravating that feeling in you. That's why people have so much pain when they have fear.
Right.
It's not the fear. It's not the pain that's causing anything. It's the fear directing itself at your pain and saying, oh yeah, this is going to happen again. And you didn't heal it here, Because if you would have healed it here, you wouldn't have me here telling you that.
Right.
And it's going to show up over here because you didn't heal it here. So it's telling you it's going to recycle itself. Your pain recycles itself until you heal it. You don't heal it by running away from it. And thousands of hours in of doing root camp, you start connecting some very deep, painful things. That's why I sit in my pain. Sitting in my pain, look at how our connection flourishes. When you and I both are doing it, because remember, you did it first, then you dumped it on me, or not dumped it on me. It transferred into me, and then I couldn't lie to you anymore. And it sucked. It was almost like you could see right through me and see that I was lying about what I was feeling.
Right.
And I didn't like that. So I ran away for 2 years. Right?
Yeah.
Came back. And then I went, well, shit. Okay. So I let little truths out. Didn't want to tell the whole truth because even I wasn't facing the pain that it would cause.
Right.
So when I did tell you the truth, I lost you, which was so valuable because then I had to sit in all of that pain. And remember when I came back, could I talk the same? Nobody could understand what the hell I was talking about. If you go back and watch some of the videos, still nobody knew what the hell I was talking about because I was talking from the pain. I was talking from sitting in it. But I didn't realize if you don't sit in your pain, you never receive love. Did you know that? If you never, ever, ever sit in your pain, can you receive love?
I don't believe so.
Right. You can feel it. It's almost like you find the truth inside of your pain.
Right.
But you don't realize it. So all the love you've been giving really wasn't love because you couldn't receive it.
Right. It was just going through the motions.
It actually doesn't even, the other person feels that it's not love. They feel like you're trying to buy them or you're trying to take them. You just see what I'm saying?
Right.
And then when you really sit in the pain, you do things differently. You know what I mean? You go, hey, you really want that connection.
Yeah.
After you sat in the pain, because now you realize that every time you have connection, you heal your pain. Because that's what birth is. Right. So it's very powerful if you guys really look at it. And congratulations to John.
What is going on?
We have a twin flame baby. It's to be born on our birthday, November 26th.
Well, all right. Look at y'all.
And the astrological chart is truly amazing when paired with mine and Gabby's.
Oh wow.
Sorry, we found out this last week.
That is awesome. Any advice on clearing?
And Lisa, I'm glad that was true for you.
Throat chakra.
So congratulations, John. Yes, congratulations.
I'm not super schooled in clearing.
Clearing what?
The chakras.
Right.
I'm not.
Somebody need clearing?
I'm not super schooled in that.
Who was it who asked for the clearing? Oh, Cassie. Okay. Hi. Any advice on clearing throat chakra? I won't give you advice. I'll give you what to do. Remember, I don't know if you were watching Cassie earlier. We were talking about water. Water has a very powerful thing to it if you drink it. What I started to notice was when I was in pain and when I wasn't being vulnerable, when I drank water, the water added to the vulnerability.
Okay.
So think about trying to cry when you're dehydrated. Think about trying to get through pain when you're dehydrated.
Right.
You can't clear up the throat chakra. The throat chakra starts to close up because you're not paying attention to your heart that needs the water.
Right.
Your heart's a pump. It's pumping in the water, right? And if the water's not enough, it clogs up here. It stops here. So I would advise get a bottled water and then tell the water you need it to open up your throat chakra to heal it. And when you drink the water, drink slow sips. Do a couple of gulps. Do a couple slow sips. Take about 25 minutes to drink that bottled water. But focus on your throat chakra and the water does the rest. It's a very vulnerable experience, but it's a very clearing experience at the same time. Now, the other part of that is stop stuffing down what you won't say. That's the key to keeping your throat chakra open. The thing is, if you come out defensive or offensive, your throat chakra starts to close and it starts to do something to your vulnerability, which causes your throat chakra to close. Do you know how to be vulnerable? If not, practice. And there are many ways to practice vulnerability. You could either sit with us or you could look it up. But learn what vulnerability is to you now and see if it matches what vulnerability is. Let's see. I literally cannot lie to her. The words fumble out like Jim Carrey. Said hugs for humanity. Congrats, John and Gabby, baby on the way.
Mhm.
Yeah, that did kind of come out like Jim Carrey. That is such a beautiful explanation, Lee. Olga said. Oh, thank you. Hug said fumble bumble of words until the right harmonic comes out of my mouth. For that throat and healing body like water.
Yeah.
Yes. What will I be in the future? And please tell me about my husband.
Oh, hon,
I mean,
we are not future tellers.
no.
We are not in any way, shape, or form.
But we can tell you
do
what
not
your
know.
energy is going to attract. We can tell you
We
that.
can do that.
If you're looking for what the future is going to consist of, it'll be more of the same because you're not paying attention presently to who's actually being drawn to you. Anytime you look at the future, you're missing the now, the only thing that you ever have. So why look at the future if you know that it's not real? It's an illusion. When somebody gives you your future, then all of your behaviors change towards that future, missing what's actually happening in front of you. So hopefully that resonates or goes deep down in you. And if not, rewind this back and listen to that again. The future is the illusion your mind creates with your identity in it and tells you what the other person's going to be, but it's not telling you who you are. Okay. We're back. Oh, yeah, we popped off on TikTok.
We almost
we're
lost
back
TikTok.
Here. Hi, Summer. Good to see
I said
you.
5 more minutes. I guess I lied.
Let's see. Have you ever felt guided towards joining or forming groups to teach what you do here?
We have. We've actually we've done seminars all over the United States.
I don't train coaches anymore. I now help people become healers. I found that being a connectionist, meaning that I can sit in the pain and see how it spirals out of connection and see all the different directions it can go. This is something that we all can do, but it requires your pain. So if you haven't gone through root camp or have never gone through like root camp 2, or if you've never sat with us or sat with me or sat with Sherry, we're going to dig at your pain, because your pain's going to tell you, it's going to tell it on you. It's not going to tell you anything. It's going to tell on you, because your pain is your key to healing. Your pain is your key to connection. Your pain is your key. And until you know how you got your pain, you can't see why you react or respond the way you do. So root camp was something that Spirit brought to us, and we've done thousands at this point. Mm-hmm. And I would tell you, it's grown to a space to where I can connect at a very fast rate. I can sit with somebody in 5 minutes and get right to their core. I don't like to do that because this doesn't like it. This isn't going to change with 5 minutes. This is going to change over seeing how the programming started and how it's been laid ever since. So it's not really going back into your past. It's accessing your present pain that's making you, that you're not connected to, that's causing all of these other things to happen. So it's the shape of your pain that can change the root camp. That's how powerful it is. And with her healing, when her healing is we're fully in her pain, root camp is going to change into something even more than that. But currently what we're doing, I keep thinking about doing talks or doing classes, but I don't know if anybody would really be interested in that. But if you're interested in doing a class, John or anybody else, email me and I'll put one together and we can do a class. If you want to do a class on connection, if you want to do a class on pain, if you want to do a class on family healing chakras, or whatever you guys want to do, I believe we can do that, because our connection kind of put us here to be, I don't know, I guess
something.
I think we're the crash. We're the test crash dummies. So we're going to be.
I feel that.
We've been through everything you could possibly put through in this connection, and here we'd still sit. So yeah, Zoom, fireside chat. I love the soul chats. I really believe that the soul chats have done amazing things when we were doing them. Doing those through her healing, through what she went through, came back into us in great ways. That's why we're still sitting here. there's so many variables to what pain can do to heal and how you heal. You guys coming to heal with me healed her because the energy was still being, it was a stronger energy of connection going to her to help her sustain. Do I believe that? 1000%. I don't believe in anything that can't be felt. I realized that was the one way to stop my mind from dictating what I do.
Sure.
So, and real when glamping. Oh, nice.
Are you glamping, Hugs?
Yeah. What do you guys think? So, yes, if you guys want to do groups of people, John, if you guys want to do something like that, I'm open to it. We both are open to it. I think that'll be good for healing in a lot of ways, especially if it's a pain related or hurt related. How do you heal from that? We can kind of do that.
And if you are interested in root camp, you
should do a video about other things like that you do. Tyler, I've thought about that. I really loved when you mentioned your book of things you couldn't say to each other. That actually, I showed that earlier. Right here, yeah, I showed it earlier. We had a book where we kept all that, and we're starting a new book.
Like we would write in it every day or every other day, just how we were feeling and
things we weren't saying. Like if I was in session, she couldn't say something, so she would write it, and then I could come down. And it was really cool because sometimes you just walk through and then you pick it up and there's something there for you. Yeah. So it's almost like, but remember, we're never apart. So we're always together, but you have those moments. You have those moments where you may be in something and she may be doing something or I may be doing something and we don't say something. So we didn't want to lose the ability to stay connected by keeping something missing, because that happens a lot in this connection. When you're connected through feeling, a lot of thoughts happen. And if you're not sharing those thoughts and those feelings, how do you stay connected? So we found a really beautiful way to do that. And there's been some times we've written and it's been painful. And there's been some times we've written and it's just beautiful. There's been times we've written and it's just sexy. And there's been times we've written and it's just sad. There's a whole bunch of energy that we're putting into this, because how can you have connection without it?
Right. Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, I listened to the ladies and Rio and Glam. Okay. So did anybody have anything else? Anybody want a card pull? Remember, we're doing a drawing for a root camp. It's a full root camp. We're going to be doing that. All of this is going to help us do everything we have to do. And we guys appreciate you for doing that. Yeah. But we're going to run this drawing through Sunday.
Yeah. Now, and run the root camp special through Sunday.
Yes. And if you decide you weren't able to get the live and you want to get a reading or a card pull, we will pull a card and send you a video. So we'll do that too. So you can do that. You go down to the bottom here. If not, you can catch the replay of the live. And I think I did enable it. So the chat's up there. If the chat's not up there, it should be in the description below. Yeah. And
we are going to be moving soon.
Yeah.
We're not sure exactly the day, but soon. And our Amazon wish list is down here in the description.
Yep.
Where the things that burnt are just going to need replaced, and the insurance that we had is paying for relocation and not the replacement of material things. So there's some household things on there that we've lost that
the Amazon link isn't working for you. I will make that fix right now. I will put that up here because it worked for me. So I don't know why it's not working there. Let me see if I get it to come up. Yes. I will post it on here. And
we can send it in email too.
If you need it through email or you just need it in general, but that should be it. So there is the, let me try again. I'm getting a dog. Oh, okay.
A dog.
Well, you got dogs. Yeah. You know what?
Annoying dogs. I love them though.
Yeah.
I love them though. I was really heart sick when I was in the ambulance and I did not know if Mike was okay. I knew somewhere deep inside me that the fox was not. I already knew.
Yeah.
But I was in shock and I was in pain and all I could I was filled with guilt, but God, I killed my dog. I killed my dog. I could have killed my family. You know what I mean? All
Your
these
mind.
things went through me, and I heard on the radio, right? You could hear, the chatter on the radio, and you heard K9 is out. K9 is out of the home. I repeat, K9 is out. But they never said, was he
Alive
responsive or not responsive, right?
He was outside in front. All the firemen were around him, and they were all petting him, and he was just taking it in. I was like, this. But then I was like, then they said you need to get him over here because we don't know how much smoke he took.
Did they put oxygen on him there?
No, Ron took him to the hospital.
Ron took him to the vet, and I mean he's okay. He's around here somewhere, being a pain in the butt, and we love him. But it did something to me, and I look, a lot of times we'll be on here talking and coaching you guys, right? And I'm not one to ever reach out for outside therapy help because of my past and going through therapy after therapy after therapy, telling my whole story to a therapist, and then they're gone, and have to tell my whole story over again, and then they go on, and then having to tell and it got old, and plus some of the head games that therapists like to play. But I do have to talk to somebody about and I am at the transplant center. I've got a great woman that I talk to who's up there. But yesterday, I'm not the type of person who gets freaked out or there are some things obviously that came along with the sexual abuse early in my life that kind of trigger me. But yesterday I was making bacon in the oven actually, but here in the Airbnb, and the smoke alarm went off, and it jolted me a little bit. It jolted me a little bit. So I'm not myself these days, and I
give up knowing yourself.
And I
think we got to have a commercial coming up, so
yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and get out.
We're gonna go ahead and go.
So
we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
We know that therapy may not be your way, psychiatry may not be your way.
The link in the chat's working. Thanks.
But here's the beautiful thing: Lee and Sherry are here, and we connect to your pain. We don't tell you to get rid of it. We don't tell you you're wrong for it. We try to get you into your pain so you can look at it from every direction, because sometimes it's just a matter of what you can't see in your pain or feel from your pain. Your pain is there for a specific reason. It's not there to keep you disconnected. It's there to connect you. Yeah. So we help, we kind of guide or follow a really deep way. Not our story, but your story. And we make sure that you can heal from that. So we love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting off of our Amazon wish list. Thanks for trusting us with your stories, with your lives. Root Camp, mini Root Camp special. Yeah. Root Camp mini special. If you want to do 5 hours, it's $555.55. That's only going to go till Sunday as well. The drawing is going to happen on Sunday. We'll be live on Sunday. If you really need to heal, we're here. We got you. Okay. But know this. Know that we're not taking you and pointing at another person. We're going to point at you because you can heal the other person. You just have to believe that. So we love you guys. We'll call you guys soon. Sandra and Alan, call you guys soon. We love you. Love you guys too. And thank you guys for spending some time with us tonight. We really appreciate it. An hour and 12 minutes. Hey, it was almost 1:11. I know. Yeah. See you guys soon. Bye, guys. Oh, TikTok's still here. TikTok's still